We're the KNC Masterpiece right here on 105.3 The Fan. Right now, it's time for Masterpiece of the Week.
She said, list this.
Just wanted you guys to know that I choked on my water right before this, so the segment almost didn't happen. It's time for Masterpiece of the Week. Gentlemen, how are we on this Friday?
Good, because you're okay.
I was doing well up until the last segment.
Well, you're not going to be doing much better after you hear some of the things you said. When we revisit the wild, wacky, and oftentimes very concerning things said on this very program throughout the week. Gentlemen, I really want to pick on Corey to start, but...
He's sad.
Exactly. Get him in a brighter mood. He can laugh at himself a little bit more. But we have a tradition of picking on people who are not here to defend themselves, and I have something from one Brian Broaddus.
A lot of bending over. You can't do it. Your back's poor. Yeah, it's Dawson. Let's just go on.
I think you might actually have to play that one more time for one Eric Chiofalo, who just stepped into the room for some Masterpiece of the Week, because that was your teammate that just got nominated.
Yeah, tee that up again. I was at the urinal, and I was like, man, why would I not join the party in here? So thanks for having me.
This would be a weird party at the urinal.
A lot of bending over. You can't do it. Your back's poor. Yeah, it's Dawson. Let's just go on.
I can't remember what that was for. What was Broaddus bending over for? Like that.
I don't know either.
It's his signature move, so it really could be anything.
True.
But I will say Broaddus is the one person we all know
Who will beat our ass if we say something
who
out of line.
hates Masterpiece of the Week with a passion.
Yeah, he's in there throwing his pen right now.
Every Friday he's like, screw this.
Who could hate this?
We always get a text or two that's like, I thought I tuned into sports radio. Thank you.
It happens sometimes. We're having fun.
Let's see. This also happens. Majors, you said this.
Exactly. Those 2 inches are important. Trust me.
See, that's the most damning part there at the end. The conscious pause and trust me, and I know you had that look in your eye.
Yeah, you know what I hate about that look in his eye? He looked dead at me when he said that. And I don't know why. I don't know why.
It wasn't a shot at your height, I promise.
Yeah, really.
Oh,
It was a shot at
really?
your length.
right.
I think it was about a hockey or something.
Uh-huh.
One of those hockeys.
Yeah, one of the hockey things.
Alec, would
Some
you rather be 2 inches taller or 2 inches longer?
All right.
That's a serious question.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that the same thing?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Height or length.
Yeah, if I lay down, I'm not tall, I'm long.
True, but that's not what I'm talking about.
But I'd say height.
Really?
Yeah, honestly. Because I would be so close to being in the 5 foot double digits. I'd be 5'9" then. I'd be so close.
You'd be 2 inches away from being 2 inches away.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. That feels like what I was talking about.
I'm a glass half full kind of guy.
2 inches are important.
Thanks, Corey. Appreciate that, man. Let's see. Kevin Hageland. I was going to save this, but we actually had some really good ones this week. You said this.
That's just like things that cow people do.
Which brought about so much fun.
So look,
Cow people.
Eric, I panicked and couldn't think of the name, or couldn't think of the word ranchers or farmers. And
You get caught up in the air.
so
and you're
what
like,
I
Crap, what do
Josh
do with the
Greened it.
ball?
And I just had to throw the ball at somebody that wasn't ready, and it was cow people.
It was a cow person.
It was supposed to be a farmer or a rancher, not actual people who just get up and like, I need some for my cereal. Bloop, bloop.
So these cow people, are they cows on top and humans on the bottom, or cows on the bottom and humans on top?
Yeah, they'd have to be humans on the bottom in order.
I
Well,
feel like they're just going to fall over.
yeah,
Cow body.
that's true.
Gravity.
Yeah, so, I don't know. You know what? Actually, I take that back. Because I'm gonna cut the cow in half horizontally, and so the horizontal bottom part of the cow is going to be the cow.
Is that hamburger style?
Yeah, and so it's going to be with the four
Hamburger
legs,
hot dog.
and then you're just going to be magnificent and shirtless human
Like
on
the picture I
top.
have of you
Yeah,
as a minotaur.
Yeah, or you could put on a
I don't
shirt.
have that.
We got to get that shirt again.
Yeah.
Let's repopulate those.
Why do I have that? That's a good question.
That was a very moving conversation there, guys. Thank you. Corey, very defiant when you said this.
I know there was a dude named Al. Absolutely there's a dude named Al.
I don't know why I like that.
You could call Alec Al if we wanted to. I mean, it's already
Don't.
short for Alexander.
Don't be that. Don't do that.
Why'd you say like there was a K in there?
Alexander?
Yeah. Huh.
Look, we've established that words can be difficult.
And
Really?
yeah, you could milk the cow, people. I just told you it's the bottom part of the cow. That's where the udders are.
Hey, Kevin, thanks for the segue.
They're walking around milking themselves.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, clearly I've changed my tune over the last few days about that.
Yeah.
I learned in Meet the Parents that you can milk anything.
You can
with
pretty much
nipples.
milk anything.
Yeah.
But why? You know?
Why would you want to?
Yeah.
Or- well, sometimes you're thirsty, man.
Yeah, what if
It's really the most nutrient dense thing you could put in your body is milk from another human being.
I'll dispute that.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the most nutrient dense thing you can put in your body?
You called my bluff on not
kiwi.
saying what it is.
I'm
We all know.
Is it raw beef liver?
Come on.
going to go with kiwi, but
That's how I choose to answer that question.
was there a dude whose job it was to go milk all the animals and then say, yes, we can drink this?
Yeah.
No, we can't
Noah's
drink
kid.
that.
Yeah.
That one's bad.
Yeah.
That
and then
wasn't
they
another.
died.
Wow.
Do the cow people walk on all fours? Yes, they do.
That took a turn. All right, Kevin, I'm going to try to save this sinking ship. You said this.
You think about the way S is supposed to go. What you're doing right now, you're with an effing expert. I'm a mother effing expert. That was Ron Washington talking about infield
that was
drills.
single, Kevin.
You had some hubris there.
You got thoughts about my Han Solo up in the living room? I got thoughts that you could leave.
He is a Star Wars expert.
And there absolutely was a mounted Han Solo up in my living room.
Nice.
And when
Are you serious?
Yeah, oh yeah,
dude?
I'm dead
was mounting
serious.
him?
You were like 35 years old.
Oh yeah, and it was like full size, and so that led to a very hilarious exchange. I didn't think it was hilarious maybe at the time, where Jess's best friend. We were all out to dinner, and she goes, "Oh yeah, because you told me, Jess, that like he lives in a bachelor pad." And she just looked over at him like, "What the hell? You're supposed to keep that between us." And I go, "Oh, do I?" Then I went home and I was like, "Yeah, that's fair."
You can't expect her to keep
Yeah.
that to herself.
look
right?
around and you're like,
If you have a Lego and card room and a giant Han Solo in your living room, that is a fair critique.
Yeah, you have to warn your friends before they meet your
sure.
new significant other. Like he is that guy.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a lot cooler than the swordfish hanging in my living room. Corey, it's kind of cool actually. It's like,
Is it like a championship banner, like dangling from the rafters?
that would be amazing.
do you ever
I'm gonna tell the dad.
do you ever
He needs to
grab
do
it
that.
off the wall and try and stab people?
You know, it's from like the 80s, I think, and it's like handmade, so it's super fragile.
You could stab people with stuff from the 80s.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like,
yeah.
It's
I
well
was born-
documented.
I was
it'll
born in the
break
80s.
off in there. I'm
Yeah.
trying to reuse it.
Do some
Corey,
stabbing.
Corey, you said this.
Corey,
This is the toughest meat in the world. It's so hard.
all right, allow me, if you will, to speak on that. As I saw this transpire, he was eating some like weird knockoff beef jerky,
Found it downstairs.
Oh, dude, it's been there for years.
and it looked like it was a tongue. And he started eating it, and you could just see straight away. It's like, he looked like a cow trying to chew something.
I thought I
And-
was going to break a tooth.
Yeah.
Honestly. It's so hard. You know when you pull beef jerky apart sometimes, like it's soft, and this one looked like all the fibers were still like just
Oh, yeah.
together.
Whatever cow that came from was 1,600 years old.
Jeez. We all kind of contributed to this one.
Look, I'm not trying to bang somebody when they come out of prison.
I'm not either. I'm just trying to see what prisoners look like.
Same.
You haven't lowered your standards that far yet, Hagee?
No, but their contention was it was like right when they came out of prison, you need to be like waiting out there, like you've seen in a movie with your car to pick up that person when they've got like their little bag of belongings with them. And you're like, it's go time. And then Corey's absurd contention that he just wants to see what people in prison look like. They look like the rest of us.
How do you know?
Because I have been arrested.
Have you been in prison though?
No, I went to an isolation cell. It wasn't even a cell. It was just like a
Dude.
room.
See? Hey, 877-881-1053. If you're a prisoner, let us know. We get letters from prison all the time.
Do
So
you think
every
the
day.
prison population looks more or less about like the not prison population?
All right, great question, guys. But let's get at least one more.
My sisters never could get it started.
You're a very family-oriented man. I've always respected that.
I don't know
about you.
why I said
I
that,
know your sister.
or in what context that is.
It's one of those that I felt guilty even marking that when I'm playing it.
I don't know why I said that. It's really going to bother me. Well, you know what? Just because of that, I'm going to vote for Corey going Jake the Snake Roberts and just looking in the camera and saying, "Trust me."
Which one even is that?
That's the 2 more inches.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Let's see.
Exactly. Those 2 inches are important. Trust me.
Wow, dude, trust me. That's going to be ringing between my ears all day long.
Just trust me.
See, I wish this person would have given more information. I've worked in a jail for 20 years, but then they didn't tell us about the looks.
Yeah, they didn't tell us what the people look like. From the I'm a prisoner of Masterpiece of the Week, and from the 817, been to prison twice. It ain't pretty. So they're saying most people outside of prison are pretty, is what they just said.
What about those prison baddie pages we were talking about?
Yeah, that's how they look
shotties?
when they go into the prison.
Have they caught the New Orleans prisoners that escaped yet, by the way? Because this one says, I'm a prisoner on the run, using my time to Tolo and text.
It could be one of those guys. I know one got caught from Instagram Live. The other one fell asleep on the bench at the bus stop.
That's not the place.
That's not the place to catch
But
some
you're
Z's.
tired. When you're tired,
We might need to vote, or we'll just go straight into the top of your show.
I'm voting for cow people.
All right.
I vote for the inches.
All right. You know what? I'm not even going to play yours, Corey, because this is our winner.
Exactly. Those 2 inches are important. Trust me.
Trust me.
Got a chill down my spine.